Hey everybody, I'm Alan.
And I'm Jeff, and together we are Dad's Playing Games.
So today we are going to be showing you a battle, a standard battle again. We are going to be using our level 0, some more level 0 wizards. In our last video you saw my summoner and Jeff's, what did you bring, Jeff?
It was an illusionist.
Your illusionist. And so this time we're using our other warbands. I've got my Thaumaturge, Terrick, and the apprentice Galdo.
That's right, and I'm going to be bringing in an enchanter whose name is Pinkgun, because it looks like he's holding a pink gun, but it's not, it's a crossbow. And his apprentice is Conquistador, because of his helmet.
All right. And so, like we did last game, we recording this part after the actual battle, just to kind of let you guys know a little bit about what happens, a little bit of spoilers. So it's kind of almost hilarious how the battle started out. I think it was maybe turn 3 before our attacks started connecting. So there's a lot of just warning shots, arrows just fired freely. But eventually it gets into probably not quite as gory as the last battle.
Right. Yeah, and one thing that I definitely learned in this, and you can learn for your games, is you want to make sure to know where some of your opponents are standing, because there's a point in the game where you might notice I realized that one of Alan's figures had snuck up on some of my figures, and it's at that moment that I knew I had lost the match, more or less.
So pro tip.
Pro tip.
All right, so I think with that we are ready to head out to the battle.
All right, sounds good.
We'll see you on the battlefield. All right, so I've got my warband set up here. So this is actually my apprentice Galdo, and he's actually who my warband is going to focus on. He was an older gentleman, and his daughter, his only family member left, got very ill, and so he went to Thaumaturges school to learn how to heal. He was able to heal his daughter, but unfortunately ended up in massive debt, which is why he's here in Frostgrave. While he was in school, he did meet a young wizard. Over here we have Terrick. So Terrick is actually the wizard of my party, and the two of them have teamed up to come and help each other get out of debt, and they've joined a good friendship. And Galdo is kind of a ethical mentor to Terrick. Other warband members, we have a bear cat that was summoned. This counts as a bear. I know it looks like a snow leopard, but it's gigantic, so it's about the size of a bear. So that's a bear that I got with animal companion. We have an archer. We've got a thief over here. Then over here with Terrick the wizard, we have another archer, a infantryman, an apothecary, a warhound, and a thief.
And over on my side, we have my wizard here, who is, he started school trying to be an illusionist, but the only thing that he was able to do was to make his crossbow look like this pink weird thing. He doesn't know what it is, but it functions like a crossbow, and he wound up being a pretty decent enchanter. Along with him, we have 2 thieves, blue and red, and then 2 archers, brown and black. Way over on the other side of this complex here, we run into the apprentice, who is a very sickly and unhealthy guy. He doesn't get out in the sun very often. And with him is an older thief, hopefully skilled, and a little bit of gray hair there.
He's probably a dad.
He is a dad, definitely. And a red archer over here. And then way off on his own is a tracker, fresh out of the tundra and ready to, well, track treasure instead of caribou. Now for the treasures in this game, we have them. Here's one here, there's number 3, number 4, 5, and then tucked away in here is the 6th treasure.
So to start out, we'll roll initiative. I will be the green die for this battle.
And I will carry the orange.
Okay. All right, it looks like I am going to be going first there.
Yes.
So in this game, we're going to be doing just a standard scenario, no special scenario. In the last game, we had my summoner against Jeff's illusionist. And so these are our other two warbands, my Thaumaturge versus Jeff's Enchanter. So this will be their first trip into Frostgrave, so we'll keep it a standard battle. And yeah, we'll see what happens. First, we're going to have my wizard Terrick go. He's going to activate with his friends here. First, we will move the archer. He's going to move. He can move a 6 on a single move. He's not going to have anybody to shoot at, so he's just going to move an additional 3, kind of right into this little spot here. He'll be protected there. My infantryman, he can move a total of 9 if he double moves. I'll just hang out right here. Ready to help either way. My wizard is going to cast Beauty on himself. He casts on a 12. 15. Success. Then he will move 6 inches. So my wizard is just going to move right up here against this terrain, so he's got some protection. I don't think he stands a chance of getting shot by anybody, but I guess we'll find out.
Okay, so for my turn, my wizard and the 2 archers are going to go for a run up here, and as far as they can get on this walkway, doing double moves. This guy was 4 away, so he'll be 4 behind. And the wizard will be there. And then finally, my thief is going to run as fast and far as he can round this way. And just tuck up under there.
So for Galdo's turn here for the apprentice, the archer is just going to double move just kind of up here behind the stair. And then my bearcat here, actually let's wait on him. I'm going to have Galdo going, he's going to cast Beauty on himself. This will be on a 14. Hey, you made it. I got some beautiful people here. Then he's going to move 6, which, well, this is 5 to that red, so he can come up behind this wall. And then the bearcat could move 9 total. So he's going to come up over here. I still want him within 3 inches of Galdo here, so he can potentially move on my apprentice phase next turn. So, and that's the end of my apprentice phase.
Okay, for my apprentice, he's going to just do a very short jaunt up these stairs to, it is well within his movement to get to there. And he is going to cast a spell. He's going to try telekinesis. So any spell within 24 can be moved 10. And it's a line of sight. The apprentice Conquistador needs to roll a 10. 16.
All right.
So that's a success.
Okay.
And I can move it up to 6 inches. He was going for the one I pointed at.
Okay.
So right to there. Then the thief, he's going to do a double move, so that'll put him at 10 and a half. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, archer will also double move, and he gets 9. Getting right up against this edge here.
Okay. So to start my soldier phase, which I will remember my soldier phase this time. Last game, I forgot my soldier phase the first turn. My thief is going to come over here towards that treasure. He's got 10.5, so he's got slightly more than that. He can come to probably about there. Maybe look for the back. He'll just move the terrain. And the dog is also going to move up there, and it's just going to come and move next to him. So they can team up on anybody that comes close. Then we'll move to my apothecary here in the middle. He's just going to kind of run up the middle. He can move 9 total. He'll just come right to about there. And I've got a thief over here. He can move 10.5. He'll just come over here and hug this terrain.
Okay, for my soldier phase, this blue-capped fella is going to make a run towards this treasure over here, and he can make it to there just on his first move. I guess he'll, because he'd get 3 inches, he'll be in the water. He's a little bit up the wall, just so that at next turn he can make it all the way up.
Okay.
And over here, my tracker is going to run. Can do 6, so he easily makes it to the top here. And he's going to put an arrow, hopefully, into the noggin of the blue-clad thief on Alan's team. This terrain would be in the way, plus he just ran, so it's a hasty shot. So with a shoot of +2, then intervening terrain and hasty shot.
So I've got a total of +3, fight +1, +1 for terrain, +1 for hasty shot.
Yep. Well, so I got 4.
And I got 7. All right.
That was a low roll for a win on your side.
So that is the end of this round. Why don't we go ahead and roll initiative?
All right. Yay!
All right, Jeff's going first this round.
Okay, round 2, wizard phase. These 3 with the crossbow carrying wizard are going to activate, and they're going to all run and jump the gap to this cool area here. So with a double move, he will make it jump to there. Jump to there. Wizard is only going to do a single move, which barely puts him over the edge, but he makes it teetering on the edge.
Okay.
And he is going to cast Fog.
Any line of sight.
Line of sight. So he's going to put it in there. And he needs to roll a 10. 18.
Success.
It's a very thick fog.
I did just want to show Jeff's fog here. So we've got it propped up with some logs. And so that's blocking my line of sight from a lot of stuff here. So for my wizard, we've got Terrick over here. He is going to come and climb up this ladder. We decided that ladders, you can move at full movement up ladders, just to encourage people to use the ladders. So he can come up here and he can move 6 inches, which about 1 inch or 2 to here, and 4 inches up. Put him so he's just kind of looking over the top here. And from there, he's going to cast Mind Control on this archer. Alright, he casts on a 14. A 2. Failure by 12, so we will not empower that. He takes 2 points of damage.
Alright, so the Conquistador, the apprentice, is going to cast Strength over here on the tracker.
Okay.
Needs a 12. Fails by 9.
Gonna empower that for 9.
Oh, that seems wise. No, he will not. He will fail. And the failure is going to make him feel bad, so he's going to run over here.
Okay.
And that was only 3 inches, 3.5 inches. So he's an inch up the wall.
Okay. So Galdo is gonna come over here and come and stand right there on that little point. And from here, I think he can see your tracker.
Looks like it.
All right, and he is going to cast Mind Control.
Yep.
He casts on a 16. 9. He is going to cut for 7 to cast Mind Control at a 16.
All right.
You do get an immediate will roll against 16.
And the tracker is +1. Will. I'll use my dice. 8 does not beat 16.
All right.
So you now have a tracker.
All right. So at the end of his activations, you will get a chance to get him back.
Right. Okay, so for my soldier phase, the thief in red here is going to go about 2 inches forward, turn, and then book it across that way, right about there on a double move. He gets 1 more inch. Here we go. He's going to be there. This thief was part way up. He's going to finish his climb, grab the treasure.
Okay. We'll roll for a. See if we can get a random monster.
Yeah, let's.
We're doing this in a 13, one of our custom rules.
2. That is not a
No
monster.
monsters coming.
Over here we have the gray older thief. He's going to easily make it to this treasure and grab a hold. And we'll roll for another monster. Still on 13. 14. All right. So green dice will be rows. Orange dice will be columns off of the random encounter table. So column 1 through 12, row 15 is 2 wild dogs.
Wild dogs. Right, why don't you roll to see which corner they show up, which edge they show up in?
Sure. We'll do 1 through 5, 5 through 6 through 10, etc.
Okay.
19. So
Okay, over there.
our side. Wild dogs being placed.
We got the wild dogs hanging out by my thief here. All right. And any other soldiers?
Yes. This guy is going to go. Got a move of 7. It'll take him 2 to get to the ladder. Then 4 to get to the top, and he will grab that treasure.
Lots of treasure grabs here.
And let's see if higher than 13. 8. Great.
No monsters there.
All right.
So to start out, I guess he actually has to move closer to the treasure. He's going to walk over and pick that up. Just leave the dog laying down for the moment. Let's see if I end up summoning any monsters from that. 13 or higher. Nope. All right, my dog, let's go to my dog. Let's see where my infantryman can get. He can move 9, 8, 9 to like right there. Let's put him here so he doesn't get shot by both archers. Okay, and my dog can move a whole bunch, 12. The dog is going to move, he's got enough to move into combat with this thief, but not enough to attack, so he'll just sit there. My apothecary, seeing that the Galdo is injured over here, is going to move, that's 6 to there, then another 3, put him right there. This archer here is gonna just hop up and he's gonna shoot. He's gonna pick up treasure. That's what he'll do. He'll run up there and shoot that guy. Looks like you're pretty exposed.
Yep. Yep.
All right, I moved, so you get a +1. So +2 to your +3. All right. Nothing much happens there.
Arrows fly around.
I will move my... let's just move the bear into combat with your thief. Alright. Then over here, my archer... Where was he? I don't want that dog to have any intervening terrain. So I guess probably 1 for intervening terrain.
Sounds about right.
Okay, and I moved, so that's another +1.
The wild dogs have a fight of 0.
So +2 versus +2. Wow, not much going on with the attacks here. All right, then I'm going to have my tracker fire an arrow at your archer. So we've got a +2 versus your +2. More misses.
That guy in red is feeling very insecure.
And then he can move 7.
Yes.
So he's going to climb down for 1 and then move 6 more.
Oh. Trying to get him to take on the dogs, huh?
That's right. And then my thief, he's just going to run through here, run through the fog, and that's less than 10.5, so he's also going to engage your thief. That is the end of my soldier phase. Why don't we move to here? We're going to choose an alpha dog to be their leader, which because they travel as a pack, so we can choose this one. Who's the closest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Did you say?
Yeah, sounds good.
And actually, we need to roll to see if he breaks off the mind control on a 16.
On a 16.
Plus your will of 1?
+1. Yep. I'm gonna use my dice.
Nope.
No broke. Alright.
So the way we interpret this rule as moving as 1 is they would group activate. So they would both come over and get into combat. And then they attack. So we'll do the green one first. So I guess this is my guy. So you're rolling. So I'm fight +2 as your tracker, and your dog is fight 0.
Yes.
+2 for because he's got a teammate. So you're +2, I'm +2. 12 to 9. So I win. They have armor of 8. All right, so that's 4 damage. It is actually dead.
And it wouldn't matter, but the staff is a -1.
Oh, that's true. So it actually takes 1 less damage. So it only takes 3 damage. It's still alive. All right, and then the other one would attack. So I'm +2 against your +2. 11 to 15. So the tracker takes 4 damage. Oh, -1 for the staff, so 3 damage.
3 damage.
All right, we'll roll initiative for this round. Round 3. 10 to 7. Okay. All right, so for my wizard phase, Terrick is going to try to cast mind control again, this time on this archer up here. He casts on a 14. 3. Fails by 11. That is 2 more damage to Terrick.
Okay, for my wizard's turn, it's going to glance over this way. Notice the top of this treasure just sitting here unclaimed.
Okay.
And he's going to use telekinesis to pick it up and drag it over.
Okay.
To be successful, I need a roll of 8 or higher.
All right,
11.
success.
I'll take it. And he can move it 6 inches, which is right about here, sliding in between all of that stuff so he can maintain eye contact.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have him move. Let's see, that's 3, 2. He will move down the ladders and then over this way.
Okay.
To check to see if the fog lasts or if it dissipates at the end of the wizard's turn. So on a roll of 19 or 20, the fog clears. 20! My
Right.
only 20 in the game. Yes!
No more fog.
No more fog. I can see clearly now.
All right, so for my apprentice phase, he's going to activate his apothecary with him. His apothecary is going to come up and he can toss his healing potion 1 inch. So he will use his healing potion on the apprentice, healing him for 5. Then my apprentice is going to see this archer and he's going to attempt to cast blinding light on the archer. He casts this on a 10, actually a 12. So we will not cut on that. We will just take a failure. And then I'm going to move my apprentice out of archer range. He is going to move 6 inches this way, right here against this.
Wasn't he just there a couple turns ago?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, for my apprentice phase, he had left last turn about an inch up. He's going to continue
Okay.
up for another inch. That'll be 2. And then he's going to get behind cover here. And then he's going to cast push here,
All right.
trying to knock that guy away. For push, he needs 12. That's a 9. He will take the added damage of 3.
Okay.
And then he gets an immediate plus 10 attack against the infantryman. So
You did move, so I get a +1, I suppose.
sounds good.
So I got a total of +4. 17 to 18.
18.
So
yeah.
you do win. That's going, my armor is 11, so that's 7 damage. He's going to move 7 inches.
Just straight lining him back. Straight line.
Alright. Successful spell for the
Gonna-
apprentice.
Have him face the wrong way because he's all confused.
That's right. To start my soldier phase, we're going to have my warhound attack your thief. We're both fight +1. 8 versus 13.
13.
So you have a dagger -1 damage. That is 2 damage on my warhound. Do you want to push me back or stay in combat?
I will push.
Okay. I will have my tracker attack the dog that is at full. Well, let's just attack the weak one. Her numbers have been rolling low.
Right.
So I am fight +2, and that hound is
Fight
wild
0.
dog is. He's got a teammate, so he's +2.
Right.
15. All right, to 12. So
This is the
one's
end.
wild dog is defeated. All right, next I will have this archer fire a shot at brown hoodie over here. So I'm shoot +2 against your fight +2. 14 is a hit. Your armor is 11, so 3 damage on brown hoodie. Some more combat. My archer, being upset about that treasure being moved, he is going to fire a shot at this apprentice. So you are under light cover, so +2 for you, and I'm a shoot +2. 18 versus 18. Unties. No damage is dealt. You lucked out.
Woo.
My archer does want to chase down his treasure, though. Climb down for 3 and then move another 3 to there. We'll do some more combat over here. We'll have my bear attack your thief. My bear is normally a fight +4. He's got support, so he's a fight +6 against your fight +1. 13 to 15. So you win that combat. Do you want to push my bear out of combat or push yourself out of combat?
I will push myself out of combat.
Okay. All right. So with him pushed out of combat, he still has a movement now that I think about it. He's going to try to run past the thief up this stair. Are you going to pull me into combat or let me go?
No, that's fine.
He'll come up here and engage black-hooded archer. And then my thief will come over and attack your thief. Fight +1 against fight 0 since you're encumbered.
Right.
14 to 13. Or to 12. Alright, so I win damage -1 against armor 10. It's 3 damage against your thief, and I will remain in combat.
Okay.
And then I still have a couple guys. This thief is just going to start running. He can move 5.5 inches with his treasure. Well, let's put him. I'm going to hang out by this for protection. My infantryman still needs to go. Double move. That'll be 8. Then one more. We'll put him right about there. So he'll just move. Yeah, that's more than he could move. He'll move to there.
Okay, for my soldier phase, we're going to start here with red. He's going to shoot at the opposing archer coming up the stairs.
Okay.
And so it's a plus
Like
2.
yeah, light cover.
Yeah, looks like
Okay.
light cover.
So I got a +4 then against your +2.
Plus 2. 9 is 8.
So you hit me, but does no damage.
Hits you, bounces off your felt hat.
That's right.
Then he's going to move just over here and fall 2 inches. Walk, we'll call it 1 inch, and fall 2 more inches to be on the ground with the treasure.
Okay.
Over here, this archer is going to run around and get into combat. So they're supporting each other, and he's going to poke the bear.
Okay. I'm 4 against your 4 with your support. 10 to 13. All right, so that's a dagger, so that's 12. That's 2 damage to my bear.
2 damage, okay.
It's down to 9.
And then the other archer is going to do the same thing
Okay.
right there. So
I got a 12
And I got a 9.
Alright, so that's going to be 2 damage. Well, you got armor of 11, so 1 damage against Black Hood.
Alright. Next, we're going to have these 2 thieves go.
Okay.
So, they're brothers, and they're a little concerned about each other. So this guy's actually going to drop the treasure that he has and run down here. And that should... It's about an inch. He'll land there, 2. And he can make it to here.
Okay.
Say. And then this guy can make it right down here.
Monsters, I believe.
Yes.
Alright, so these 2 here.
Dog's gonna attack.
And I guess let's have you roll to see if you break my control spell of 16.
16. 5. Nope.
Alright, so I'm still controlling him. So fight plus 2 against fight 0. Got 18 to 3, so I've defeated another
dog.
Round 4 initiative. I think you're going first.
Nice. Okay, for my wizard, tucked down around here, he's going to cast Push against this blue thief who's trying to shank my gray-haired thief.
Okay.
So for Push, I need a 10 to cast successfully. 14, that's a good cast.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll again as a plus 10 attack.
Plus 1, 18.
Oh, golly.
14. Alright. So, successful spell for experience, but I see the wind blow past me.
Alright, tracked.
Alright, so Terrick here, he hasn't been too successful with his spells, but he's going to come over here. He's going to kind of hug the back side of this wall here. From here, he's going to try to cast Blinding Light on your apprentice. He casts on a 10. 9. I will cut for 6. And so that makes a casting number of 15. So you can immediately attempt to break that. As a spellcaster, you can empower your will roll if you want.
All right. What did I need?
You get a 15.
All right. I will not empower that. I will just take it.
All right. So I do have a successful cast, but you have broken the spell.
My helmet is very helpful. Okay. For my apprentice, looking down, he can see there's a treasure down here.
Okay.
You have 2 guys going for it, and he can also see there's a dude over here. So in order to ensure his team gets the treasure, he's going to telekinesis the treasure towards him.
Okay.
He can cast telekinesis on a 10.
1. Fell by 9. That is 1 damage.
1 damage. He's quite happy with that.
5 experience.
And he will also take a run.
Okay.
3, and then drop. And hug up against that as cover against this wall.
Okay. Alright, so for Galdo, he's just going to come running over here. About 3 inches to there, then up to here. And he's going to attempt to cast Blinding Light on the apprentice. He needs a 12. 9. Sure, we'll cut for 3 for a whopping 12 on that.
Okay. Break it on a 12.
Yeah.
That looks like a 4.
You could cut for 8.
Don't think I can handle that one.
Correct. So he is blind.
Okay, for the start of my turn, guy in red is going to run, can only move half speed.
Okay.
So he's going to go 3 inches to here, and then he's going to snap into combat, and he's going to poke that guy with his dagger.
So I'm fight +1.
Yeah, you're +1.
You're normally +2, but you're encumbered, so +1, then support 2
Yeah.
more.
So +3
Yeah.
to +1.
Okay.
So 20.
19. Okay, so you win a 20. That is 10 damage against my thief. After all this, the first soldier dies. I guess we lost those dogs over here.
Yeah,
We should
yeah.
put them back.
Wild dogs are wildly disappearing.
Okay.
Guess this guy will turn and begin to flee.
Okay.
He can move half speed. We'll put him.
Then double move.
1.5 inches.
1.5 inches.
And then going to have these two. We'll start with the brown one. We'll attack the bear.
Okay. Fight 4 versus fight 4.
Oh boy.
20.
Oh.
So that's, I believe, 9 damage.
Yep, that would be enough.
Okay.
Then the guy in the black hood with a +2 now.
Okay.
Jiminy.
21. We're finally getting some high numbers
Oh
here.
boy.
All right.
So he is also going to be down.
He falls off the bridge and his wizard sees
Curse splat.
trouble from above.
Yeah, this isn't how we planned it, guys. These brotherly fellas,
Beardio brothers.
beardios. This guy will move well within range and pick it up.
Okay.
And then brother will come and join him.
All right, so to start out, looks like he's got a clear shot at red over there. So shoot +2 against your fight +1 since you're encumbered. And I almost shoot my bear that's up on the top there. 3 to get down, and then 3 more. So over here. All right, then we're gonna have Tracker come over here. 4 to there, and then 3 more. We'll get him to about here. After slaying those dogs, he's gonna take a shot at red. I moved, so you get a +1, so my +2 versus your +2. 15 to 20, so that's a fail.
So I'm going to roll to see if my tracker over there can break the mind control. He has a will of +1. I need to roll a
16.
16. Oh boy. That's a 9. Nope.
Alright, my Apothecary, as he can do so much with his fight of 0. I'm going to move 4 to here and 2 more. I'll put him to about there. Alright, my Archer here is going to shoot Blue Thief in
jeez.
the back.
I forgot about that guy.
21. So he goes down.
Oh man.
And got some treasure. He can move 6. He's going to climb half speed 3, so he'll be like here on the gargoyles. Look at that. He's not really visible, but he's up there. So luckily bears can climb. You can come over to here. So that's 2. And like 3 to get down. Another 1. He can snap into combat with your wizard. and he's going to attack. +4 versus +2. You win. You can push me out of combat, or yourself out of combat, either way.
Yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, there.
My dog. He's just gonna have enough to come over here and just say hello to this guy to distract him while the infantryman runs up behind him and attacks. So I got fight +5 with his support. 3 and +2. I believe your fight 0 with your encumbrance.
Yes.
And I do +2 damage. Oh, but you -1 damage. So you got a total of 17 -1 damage, 16. My armor's 11. That's 5 damage against my infantryman. Would you like to push me out?
I would push him out, yeah.
Okay. You know, we forgot to roll for monsters on that treasure you picked up.
We did, indeed.
We go and roll that?
Yeah.
So we do get a monster.
Alright.
We'll roll, see which table this
is.
1 to 5?
Yep.
So he's coming out there.
Somewhere over here.
And let's see what we get. 12 is still this. 20 is an ice toad. I'll dig that out here in just a moment. Before I do that, let's just have this guy run off the table. The first treasure is secured. Got the ice toad put down here. A giant ice toad. And this is the closest we can come to kind of the edge here. And we'll roll to see which direction he moves. Shows he'll kind of move this way-ish. So let's have him move out. He moves 3, so let's put him out there.
It sounds good.
Let's roll some initiative here while we're at it.
Alright. Re-roll that one. Okay,
Right.
Looks like I go first.
Turn 5.
Alright, so we're going to start off with my apprentice and his will roll to fight blindness.
We realize this happens at the start of the turn, not start of the activation. 13.
So 13 plus 2 is 15.
Okay, you needed a 12, so that's
okay.
That's broken.
He can see. Good. Now, my wizard is going to activate, and red here is within 3 of him. So red is going to shoot an arrow into the eye socket, hopefully, of the bear cat.
Okay.
And
Got a +4.
alright,
8.
9.
So failure.
And then red is going to start to move. He's encumbered, so he can only move half. Right there. This guy will go. He is going to fire a. He's going to try a bone dart
Okay.
into the bear cat's eye one more time.
Okay.
So I need a 12 to successfully cast it. I will take the pain.
1 damage there.
So now I'll fire off the bone dart. It's a +5 attack.
Got a +4. I got a 7.
6 plus 5 is 11.
That's 1 damage against the bear. He's down to 8.
Sheesh. So after hitting him with the bone dart, my wizard is wisely going to run to here.
Okay. So Terrick, he casts. He hasn't been doing too much here. Cast Blinding Light on this guy twice between my 2 wizards, and he's basically resisted both of them without really having anything go on. So he is going to cast Heal on himself. He needs an 8. 20.
Ooh.
So he heals 5. He's up to 9. So he's going to climb down 4 and then over here for 2 more.
right, so my apprentice here, peeking out from around the corner, very brave, is going to cast Strength on the guy in red because Red Thief needs some help.
Okay.
I need a 12 to do that.
Failed by 8.
I will take that failure and keep it.
1 damage, 5 experience.
1 damage, indeed. And he's going to move here and down. That's about 4 inches. And 5, 6, he'll be right over on this edge.
So my apprentice, Galdo, he's going to move 6 right behind this infantryman. He's going to attempt to heal infantrymen on a 10. 10. Heals on 5. He's back up, I believe, to full hit points.
For my soldier phase, we're going to have... This guy's going to do a double move.
Okay.
So he can get to here safely.
Okay.
And this guy is going to do a double move. The retreat has been issued for all who can. Get to there. This fella is going to attack the dog.
+1 versus +1.
Yep.
How do we roll?
Boy.
17.
This is
7
fine.
damage on the thief.
7 damage indeed.
The dog will stay in combat. To start out, my infantryman is just going to walk up and attack the thief. This will be a fight +5 against your fight +1. So try this again. 18. So against not enough. So you take
7.
+2. Plenty of damage.
Yeah.
Thief goes down.
And drops his treasure.
Dog is going to run up and just get in combat with the apprentice here. This archer is going to get up and pick up this treasure. See, this one hasn't been picked up yet, so I'll see if any monsters pop out. Reroll. Yes. And it's going to show up, table edge 1 through 5. It's going to show up over here. 6 and 8. We've got a boar popping out. Okay, I'll put that over there in a moment. All right, we've got this lovely boar here that just popped up. Old Bessie.
We're playing pretend. It's okay.
That's right. Let's move the apothecary up because he's so cool right now. He's just going to move up. He'll just kind of hang out over here behind this wall. We will move the tracker just going to move to right here and shoot red. I moved, so you're at a +1 for fight. And that's a failure for me.
Indeed.
Whew. Who else do I got? I've got an archer. He's going to move 6. He's going to take a shot at your wizard. He's probably half covered.
Half cover sounds good.
And I moved, so that's a total of +3 to your normal +2.
So +5 for me and
+2 for me. 4. Alright.
10 to 4. That was a miss.
And oh, my bear is still in there.
Oh.
6 would get him right there. He could snap into combat with the wizard. That's what he'll do. He'll attack. Fight +4 versus your +2. 17. 11. So 7 damage.
7 damage. Oh boy.
And then you can roll to see if you break the
Right.
spell there. It's 16. You got a +1. No.
Okay, so we have the Ice Toad, who is going to move in a random direction.
Towards the edge of the board. I think we decided they won't leave the board. So
Right.
he'll just go to the edge. And then we've got our boar cow over here. I'm gonna roll to see which direction he's gonna go.
Sure.
Kind of.
Guess it's almost pointing sideways.
Yeah. And we'll 7 come over this way.
Yep.
Alright, he's gonna come smell this.
Smells like a rock.
Oh, then his second move, can he see anybody? He can. His backside can see my wizard. So I guess he can move 3 inches that way. Right about there. Initiative for the next turn?
Indeed.
Alright, your turn. Alright, so we forgot to hit record, but Jeff's wizard, actually no, his archer came over and supported his wizard. The archer actually pulled out his knife and shanked this bear for 10 damage and put him down. And now the wizard just rolled to cast Bone Dart.
Against the tracker over here.
Alright, payback time.
And
So it was a success with a 10. No, you got a 10, but you cut for 2, I believe, to make it successful.
yes. And
Okay.
so then it's a +5 shooting attack.
Okay, +2. Alright, 21. That's 10 damage.
Which he had 9.
Alright, your tracker is dead.
Yay, wait. Okay, so then the wizard is going to actually come over this way. Can he snap into combat there, or would he need to go around?
I might have to go around.
Okay, he can. So he's going to support from over here. Then the thief. It's only 4.5 to the edge. He will do a double move.
Alright.
Secure 1 treasure.
Alright, I'm going to move my wizard just right over here. Think about there so that I can see right through here to Jeff's wizard. I guess I got to back up a little bit. From there, I'm going to cast Blinding Light again. Cast it on his wizard. 15 is a success. I needed a 10. And so you can try to break that if you get higher than a 15.
All right, with a will roll.
And actually, you know what? I'm going to empower that. I've got life. I'm going to add 4 to that. So you can get a 19 or higher.
Okay, and the wizards start at +4 will. So that's a 1 right there. So I am blind.
All right.
The apprentice is going to attack the dog.
Okay. The dog is at fight +1. You're at +2 with your support there.
19.
Against my 17. That's 9 damage against my dog. He
Should
goes
be
down.
should be dead. There we go.
Okay.
We'll go 1 to there. Actually, he'll. Oh, you've got an archer there.
Alright, so Galdo, he's going to do some treasure hunting. He's going to double move. So he's just going to come down here, knock a bridge over, hang out down there. I guess he can activate with other people. So the apothecary is going to come over here, pick up this. Well, let's get the infantryman out of here. He's going to move into combat with your wizard. Apothecary is going to come over and pick up a treasure. And my archer up here, he can go double move. Well, double move. He can go 3, 4, 5. He can drop down to the bottom. And this archer is gonna move 6 right there. He's gonna shoot your apprentice.
That's not good.
Alright, apprentice down.
Yep, indeed.
Alright. So at this point in the game, we realized that the battle was basically over. We've got this ice toad here walking around with no soldiers around it. On the other side of the board, there's this boar kind of doing the same thing. And our soldiers were kind of falling left and right, and so we decided that now would be a good time to just call it. So that's what we did. Alright, seeing as my guys are Thaumaturges, and Galdo is a pretty nice guy. I mean, the only reason he's here is because he racked up debt trying to save his daughter. He sees that the battlefield is basically won. There's no sense in killing a blind guy over there. Yeah, no sense in just killing these guys for no reason. So Galdo calls off his infantryman so that the enchanter can hobble off and the archer can escape with that treasure, while Galdo and Terrick and their men collect the remaining 3 treasures that are on the board.
Should be 4 treasures.
I think I've already got 1.
Okay.
You've got 1. So, all right. This battle is over. All right, so end of the game here. I lost 3 and 3 guys die, so we'll see how the thief fared. 6, he is badly wounded. My bear cat, he is healthy. And my warhound, he is badly wounded. Well, at least it's the cheap guys. All right, let's see how your guys fared.
All right. Okay, for my crew of unconscious on the battlefield, we'll start with the apprentice.
Okay.
15. It's a full recovery.
All right. That's good.
Indeed.
All right, now this traitorous guy.
Yeah, the easily mind-controlled fellow.
Oh,
he's been killed
dies
by
to
his
that
own
arrow.
team. That's actually humorous. Red Thief, 16. That's a full recovery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blue Thief.
That's badly wounded.
Badly wounded. Okay, we'll put him up there. Black Hooded Archer.
It's good.
Comes there. And Brown Hooded Archer.
He's good.
All right.
All right, so now to see what treasure I got here. Came out with 5 treasures. So we got a 9. Let's do this. A 10. Reroll. Really hard to see 3. A 2. All right, so for my 2 that I got, it is D20 times 20 gold. I'll roll a D20 and I'll multiply that by 20.
13.
It's 260 gold crowns. My number 3 is D20 times 25 gold crowns. I'll roll a D20 for this one and multiply it by 25. It's 250 gold crowns.
Wow.
And number 9, 40 gold crowns and a magic weapon or armor. We got 19, which is a staff with +2 damage.
Holy mackerel.
Okay, and then for a 10, it is 20 gold crowns and a magical item. 5 is an orb of power with 8 charges.
So 2 treasures. And let's see what we got. So a 2 and a 4. Oh boy, big money. So that is a D20 times 20 gold and 30 gold crown and 3 potions.
Okay. Gold.
Gold is 20 times 20. That's 400.
400. And 3 potions.
And 3 potions. Yep.
3 potions.
So we got healing, and demon in a bottle.
Alright.
Alright, well, as you can probably tell, that didn't end the way that I was hoping for it to. It turned into pretty much a bloodbath on my guys. And Alan, I want to thank you for showing mercy to my warband and not wiping them off the board completely. I want to thank you guys for making it all the way to the end of this video. I realize it's a long haul, so thanks for your effort.
And we're just kind of curious if when other people play, if they give their opponents mercy, or if they just want to just wipe the board and click the treasure. And so let us know what you guys do, and like and subscribe. And I guess we'll see you guys on the next video.
Next game.